Hi, I'm Gideon, and today we're talking about TLS. What is transport layer security, how it works, and why do we really want to have transport layer security? So in the previous video, we spoke a little bit about, and we ended up on this slide, which is saying that when that little lock is in the top of your browser, your data is encrypted and your trusted third party provides assurance that you're actually connecting to the bank's website. When we do TLS, these are the steps. This is what happens in the background to establish a TLS connection. Firstly, your client computer, you type in the browser or type in the URL in the browser to connect to the bank's website, and your browser will make a network connection, normal, straightforward TCP network connection, SYN, SYNAC, ACK. And you've got a network connection or a TCP connection open to the web server. At this point, the browser says, oh, you typed in HTTPS, so you want to do a SSL or a TLS connection. So the client goes and sends a client hello, the server responds, some key exchanges, and then everything is done, and then your whole connection is secure. So let's step into this and understand exactly what these different steps are all about. So the first step, the client hello, is where the client, after making the network connection to the server, then says to the server, I want to start up a secure connection. I want to do SSL or TLS. SSL is an old name for TLS. It's an old standard which has been deprecated and is now being replaced by TLS. Different versions, but essentially all of them at this level all work very much the same. So the client sends a client hello data to the server, says to the server, I want to connect to you. Here's a proposal. These are the versions. These are my capabilities. And the server goes, do I really like to serve this connection? If the server likes or would like to serve this connection, the server then will respond with a server hello and server certificate. The server hello is a response to the client hello, and the server says, okay, great. I liked what you asked for. Let's here are some cipher suites that I am supporting, and here is my certificate. And the browser then has to accept that certificate and then looks at the contents of the certificate to say, do I really want to trust the certificate? So it looks in its local trusted root authorities. It makes an online certificate status protocol call. It maybe checks the CRL, a certificate revocation list, and says, yes, okay, I do believe that this is the bank's certificate. And once the browser accepts that, the browser then starts negotiating with the server, and there's this client key exchange and the cipher spec change, and essentially the browser and the server then negotiate on master keys and algorithms and things that they must use at a cryptographic level to secure the connection. At the end of all of this, there's a finally step where the client sends a client finish message and the server sends a server finish message. These are the first two messages in the TLS protocol, which are actually encrypted using the algorithms. After that, if we go back to why we wanted to do it, and we look at TLS over here, after we have now gone through these four basic steps, and there are a few sub-steps in between, but I'm not going to get into that level of detail here, but after we have established this secure connection with the server, the application now can take over. The application would either be your browser connecting onto the bank's website, maybe a mail client, maybe an MQ client, or some other application level protocol using TCP as a communication mechanism. The application is totally independent of the TLS protocol that secures the network connection between the client and the server, and ensures that the connection between the client and server are all secure. So that's really what it's all about. Really very, very simple. We make a network connection, we secure the network connection, and then we talk on application data. In the next video, we're going to step through a little bit hands-on on how these connections are established. We'll have a look at how these connections are established and how you can fault find them, and actually have a look at the bit of the data inside the TLS connection. So please join me in the next video. and let's step further into the world of TLS. Thank you for watching.